This is houses that we viewed but didn't buy, and why. Okay, so house number 5 is a 3-bed end of terrace. When we found this house, we thought it was going to be up for auction for like £200,000 less than it was worth, because that was what the guide price was. Full price, we could not afford this house, because the auction price was set so low, we were like, maybe we should just go for it. Anyway, so you come into the house, and then on the right you've got a small downstairs toilet. Then off the left of the hallway was the kitchen, living room, dining room. It was all open plan. It was all like kind of pretty much new. It was so light and airy all throughout that room. I love the layout of the kitchen and the shape of it. It was all very grey in there, but that's obviously stuff you can change. And then off the back of the dining room was gorgeous bifold doors onto the garden. I think I've said before, it's something that we were really looking for. We really wanted like a nice like hosting space, and when those doors are open, it's like a real like indoor outdoor kind of vibe. Although we did kind of love the layout of this house, we kind of did wish that the kitchen and dining area were kind of together at the back. Kitchen being at the front, then the living room, and then the dining room just didn't make loads of sense. It was at this point when we were wandering around when the estate agent said, oh, just to let you know that this house isn't up for auction, it's up for sale, and it was £50,000 over our max budget. At that point we kind of had to write the house off in our minds, because she said it was pretty much going to go for the guide price, and I think they'd had offers that were slightly lower than the guide price and they weren't accepted, and there was just no way we could stretch that far. Anyway, moving upstairs, so bedroom 1 had an ensuite on it. I don't think there was pictures of it from memory, but it did need completely ripping out. That was another thing about this house, is the pictures definitely made it look like more modern than it kind of was in places. Also to note that this house was in an area that we weren't really considering at all, but we would have considered it if we got it 200 grand less than it was supposed to be, if you know what I mean. All the bedrooms were a really good size, and in bedroom 2 there was built-in storage that was really nice. The bathroom again was a good size, but I do feel like over time we would want to rip it out, and knowing that the price was what it was, we wouldn't be able to afford to do that. And yeah, that is kind of it for house number 5. It was actually a real whirlwind when we first found it on the auction website, because we were like, oh my god, we're gonna get this house. Like for a 3-bed with 3 toilets being 200 grand less than it was, we were like, oh my god, this is it, like we found the one. But then of course turns out we couldn't afford it anyway. So yeah, that's that house. I'm gonna go straight into filming house number 6 now, and we did put an offer in on this house, so look out for that video.